All right, so this morning we just want to have a conversation because we know Labour has given the country about 2 weeks, I believe. In these 2 weeks, they're supposed to see how they can find a middle ground. But in the meantime, we need Nigerians to understand what's going on. And the president's speech is one of those things that many people are still talking about. The issue that he said that we have no business paying more than Saudi Arabia. Paying less than them for petrol. In your view, does this statement make sense?
I'm very, very happy that government has actually concluded that it was unrealistic to continue with the burden of subsidizing petrol to the tune of billions of naira every year. Which the subsidy, when the subsidy was benefiting only a very few with a lot of cars, generators to fund, and the common man that people are saying will suffer are actually only on a transportation, entry transportation to wherever they're going to do their business. So I know that the deregulation is going to bring about more investment into the oil sector. It is actually going to create more jobs, and there's going to be opportunities for a lot of other things that we follow, and free up trillions of naira to actually develop infrastructure instead of enriching a few parts of Nigerians.
You sounded so promising. You were so, believing government would invest this money. Is it until there's an increase and a tougher time for the average man that, you believe in this? The reason is because I believe that without creating refineries where we refine our own crude here, we should not even think of removing subsidy right now. It is also subsidizing the rich. These opportunities that you mentioned, how is it going to benefit the poor man eventually?
For instance, I believe strongly that the way forward is actually the passage of the Petroleum Industry Bill. If this bill is passed into law, it will help to pave way for investors in the oil refinery sector.
People don't trust the government. The average Nigerian believes that the government has been paying lip service to developing other sectors and providing palliative. So why would I believe suddenly that this government will, after taking away subsidy, now direct the money into other areas that will comfort me? Why should I believe the government, man?
We have said the issue of corruption. People always believe that corruption is only when monies are passed from one place to the other. It is not only about that. The Labour, they have big mouth. Anytime government says something that is good, they will come up with, they are going on strike and untwist government. I think we should begin to ask our people who are in charge with expending the money, like the Accountant General of the Federation, the Accountants Generals in the states, to begin to explain what they have done with the monies that are given to them every month. In that way, they will be cautious and monies will be judiciously applied.
Please, I'm disappointed with our book tigers in Nigeria. Where is government without subsidy? We are busy talking as if subsidy is a sin in this country. Number two, Buhari have the best opportunity to deal with the corruption that goes with anything nonsense in this country, but he's allowing it to slip out of his fingers because he's dancing to the tune of these guys from the other Swiss schools of economy. Where is government without subsidy? I'm asking them. People refuse to put the refineries in order. They keep on misadvising Mr. President to even locate a refinery in Mashi, very close to the Niger Republic, so that we can have refined products. That's why did not work for them. They frustrated, turned around maintenance. They looted the money. Nobody is saying anything. And innocent Nigerians are suffering for nothing in this country.
Problems we had with the president's speech was the fact that he compared the country we've always had a comparison with we are doing better than this administration, we are doing better than this country, and this one, they are charging higher than we are charging in fuel. But he did not go ahead to compare the minimum wage of those countries to what we have. He did not compare the infrastructures that the countries had. He did not compare the welfare system, the educational system, the hospitality industry, and what's this? Ability to access free healthcare. He did not compare all of those. So I am worried that if we do not, if he does not find a way to make it easy for Nigerians, that even at the end of the day, after the market forces have started determining the prices, there is no guarantee that the poor man will still have, will be able to afford
better welfare
and have better standard of living.
Thank you very much. What my response will be that let us try to believe the government now to see what can be done. I know that the president may have compared Nigeria with Saudi Arabia, and that probably would have compared to other countries like in the African or in the West African sub-region. But I'd like us to believe the president, because I know that this is the way to go.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Please, it's not today we will start to hear all this grammar. We have been hearing all this for long. Infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. How many times of the year for this regime to increase fuel price? During the time of election, he brought it down. And now, in this COVID-19, when everybody is trying to survive, now they have hiked the price and the price of NEPA. This is uncalled for. Nigerians are suffering. The minimum wage, they even increase a little. This is the way to take it back from the people. So it is uncalled for. Nigeria is rich. We can't tell us that this nation is poor. It's not poor. It's very rich.
Thank you very much, Okwara.
Sadly, many people still share that opinion. Nigeria has potential to be rich. Nigeria used to be very rich, but the commodity that gave us that wealth, that's the crude oil, is no longer in value globally.
I think that the government should please stop insulting the intelligence of Nigerians. And the Minister of Information too should note this. It is illogical. We're talking about countries that have facilities, that have invested in education, and they have social welfare schemes. This is a country where the roads are bad, nothing is working, the postal system has collapsed, and nobody is bothered. I think that we are tired of listening to comments like this. We are disappointed.